Alrighty, D-Lud Hobbies back with another round here on GSPRO, Garmin R10, Auto Putt. Today we got Spencer T Olin golf course. A very nice tree-filled, kind of windy course, and I had a lot of fun out on this one, so make sure you go check this one out. It's one I recommend, and I would love to play there in person. A lot of redeeming qualities about this course. We're playing Thursday pin locations, and look at the first one. It's 2 feet off the right fringe. Come up a little short. It was dead on, but a par on the first. We are playing the white tees. And we're hitting some okay drives to start. Putting one out there on the first par 5 of the day, this second hole. 522 total, 296 remaining, and I'm just trying to advance it. It's cutting a little bit, but alright, might find the rough. 105 from the rough remaining. And that comes up just a little short of our target distance, but another good online shot. Par 4, third, 400 yards. Got under that one. Gonna be a little ways in. 204. Not even close. Into the pond on 3. Next shot, look at this pin location too. Like literally a foot on, and I almost made that happen, but I get rejected by the little bank. And then this shot seems really hard for a GSPRO, and I hit it too hard. I knew it right away, and that now, I believe that's going to be a triple bogey 7. So we jumped to +3. The drives are looking fine, though. Like, I'm totally okay with the stats coming off of these drives. And the swing looks really controlled. So we're going to take some positives away early here at Spencer T. That was not a good swing. And that comes up short and right. A 27-yard chip to try and save par, and it comes up short. So kind of struggling here early at Spencer T. Going to the 5th hole, +4. 154 yards. And I didn't like that contact either. Maybe a little toey. It ends up getting there, but just a little left. Here's a good example of like the cool slopey side hills of this course. Got a big kind of valley over here that you have to hit across next, and it's just laid out pretty cool. 105 remaining. Should be a 50-degree. And it's a very good shot for a birdie. We're going to knock one of those pluses off. And we are back to +3 through 6. Going to 7. The drives continuing to be nice and straight. Not getting a ton of distance, but it's hard to tell if I was just working on fairway finders, although 145 ball speed is pretty good for me, so we'll take it. Another mishit. Not happy with the toey contact. I get away with it though. 194. Par 3, 8th hole. And that one was really chunky. I remember that shot vividly because I was struggling to hit some good contact there for quite a few shots in a row. Slap that one into the par save circle and head to the 9th hole. Still +3. The rounds score looking a little better and better. A slicey drive though here on 9, and there's a creek right there. So 2 balls in the water in the front 9. They let you drop it on top of a tree, so that's kind of helpful. And then I just thought, let's just try and go for it from the top of the tree. So big slice out of the tree. It lands in the rough about 50 away. This is a par 5, so this is now my 4th shot. Still possible to get a par here if I can find 52 yards. And a good approach. So saving par with a water ball. Always happy to do that. Another par 5 follows that one with a little split fairway. Not reachable in 2, so just a layup. This is me knowing this is going to be a slice, but just hammering it anyway. I've now come to grips that the driving iron, I'll get 200 out of it, but it's going to think that I hit a massive slice. And it's not quite that in real life. Look at this pin location. Way tucked in the bag. Able to throw it back there and stick it for another birdie. So getting the score +2 through 10. And another good shot there to get us in play on 10 with about a 9 or 8 iron in. Over some water again. Trying to hit a draw and just left the face open a couple degrees. And it ends up being a straight push, but a par. Follow that up with another par 3. 1-4-3. Again, try to hit a nice tight draw and leaving the face open again. Kind of a weird miss. Get an excellent bounce and then a bad roll into the fringe. So I'm going to have to chip this one. And a tap in for the par. 13th hole, 400-yard par 4. Little Healy. And a crazy direct hit on the tree trunk that puts us 180 away across the water. Tough hole here. And just not hitting it good enough. I decided to re-hit. I don't really know why. I just wanted to get this shot better, and with that follow through, you can see I'm making some mechanical mistakes to try and get the club head there, and it just kind of slices away. So maybe should have taken the drop. I'm going to end up short on this next chip as well, and I think that's another 7. Yeah, so a couple triple bogeys, but still at +5 with a couple birdies in there, and we're just kind of scrambling around here at Spencer. Drives are looking okay. It's going to nestle up next to this tree, but still got room. 124 in. And that's short. The chip goes long, and that's another bogey on the card. So the back and forth continuing all the way to the 15th hole, which is another par 5. Seems like we had a few par 5s. I don't think that was actually 4,000 spin, because that looked like really good launch conditions for the most part. But 2, 5, 7 remaining. And just sending my favorite hybrid up the fairway a couple hundred yards and leaving 5, 7 left, so almost exactly 200. Not sure what kind of swing that was, but trying to find a weird distance and able to plop it up there off of the fringe. It looked a little short, but got enough of a bounce. So back to +5. So another back and forth type bogey birdie bogey type thing. This one holding left, but again, a tough pin location for Thursday pins. I personally would like to see some of the pins in the middle of the green every once in a while. That way, if you are a little left or a little right or a little short or a little long, you get rewarded as long as you're within, 10, 15 yards. A lot of chipping short-sighted when they tuck the pins really close like that. Taking a very tough angle here over the water and not hitting it good enough at all. So if you're counting at home, this is our 3rd water ball. This is a big long par 4, so 182 now over this whopping willow and over water the whole way. And that's a crazy shot. That's my favorite shot of the day. An absolute laser beam straight over the tree and at the hole. That's a bogey though, +6 now, going to the 18th hole. Not sad that I got some high scores on this round, because I had some really good shots in between, and I drove the ball good. So I think just Spencer is kind of tough. There's a lot of water. There's a lot of undulations. There's some trees. Like, you got to hit it straight. And then look at this pin location. Tucked way on the side. It is not legal. There's no way. I chunked mine a little bit, trying to get it back there with a fade. Got a good bounce and ended up okay. But Spencer T Olin is a back and forth 3 water ball day, +678 at the end. So like, subscribe, bell, lots coming.